Y'all be so mad at people for not having the exact same opinion as you, and that's not right. A lot of y'all be thinking y'all so righteous. Y'all be thinking y'all be loud and wrong. Loud the fuck and wrong. Loud and wrong. Every time. Never miss. Let me pull this back. I already look like I ain't got no forehead. We in this bitch, man. We just clapped on. I cannot find, this is what I hate about wearing glasses. I can never find my wipe. Because they say I'm not supposed to wipe them with anything but my wipe. I be scratching up my glasses. But everybody is mad. And they don't even know why they mad. Everybody is arguing a point that I've already agreed with. Hey, LV, phenomenal woman. I remember that name. I'm feeling good today. How you feeling, sister? Thank you for tapping in. Come up here. Let's talk. If you can come up here, you're more than welcome. Child, these people is upset. These people are so upset. They are so convinced that I am trying to justify cold blood murder, and that's not the case at all. How you doing this morning, beautiful?
Good morning, sis. How you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. How about you?
I'm good. I'm hanging in there. I had to chime in, because I watched the video. I said something a little similar. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And same thing. People just acting like I don't have, regard or compassion for the loss of that woman. And that's crazy to me. I'm
Right.
like, did you not listen to, my full video?
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it. It's horrible. It's tragic. There's 1,000 ways this young girl could have handled it.
Absolutely.
But I'm
Absolutely.
here to tell you, seriously, I can relate. I literally just took off my job last week because I felt like, all right, you know what I mean?
Right.
I felt like I was being just bothered too much. I'm
Right.
say that.
Right.
Not bullying, but yeah, people don't know when to stop.
Right. They like nitpick. And see,
Right.
that's and this, and I've experienced this. A lot of people don't, before I have a long history. Before I can't, a lot of people be like, go get you a 9 to 5. I can't even get a 9 to 5 unless a doctor writes it off, because a similar situation, I didn't try to nobody, but I definitely ended up putting my hands on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And with me being as open as I am about my mental health problems and me functioning with the diagnoses that I have, people try to take advantage of that. They make that a vulnerability or a weakness. That, oh, she just crazy. She just crazy. And my whole sentiment is, if y'all know people are crazy, why in the fuck are you mistreating crazy people? Wouldn't you want to be, kind of careful with them? If I know that you're gonna crash out, if you're sitting on the internet, this young lady was sitting on the internet, make videos expressing how she was bothered by what this woman was doing to her. And no, she may not have been blatantly bullying her, but y'all, as a manager, I've held the third key before. I had people who I looked at and I knew, especially with me raising a special needs child, I knew that their intelligence, I had, not that they weren't smart or anything, because obviously they were smart enough to get a job, but I knew I had to handle them differently.
There you go.
As a mother of a special needs child, I can't raise my baby like everybody raised a neurotypical child. Neurotypical kids understand that certain behaviors are going to get them in trouble. My child don't understand that. So I have to be different in the way that I raise him. And that's my only sentiment to the world. We have to treat everybody like they on the spectrum. Because let's be clear, a lot of y'all out here dealing with mental issues you ain't had no diagnosis for. All you ever been taught is to be a strong black woman or a strong black man. That's all I was saying. Let's have some sympathy. We don't have sympathy for nobody.
That's true. This era lacks. I mean, I'm in my 50s, so I can tell you, sis, this is the most. I haven't seen the world this horrible in all my 54 years of life, where people don't care, greedy, lacking concern. Everybody's angry.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Selfish.
Mm-hmm.
It's just horrible how the world has changed in my 54 years. It's
Right.
sad.
Right. Right.
You know, and people are listening to argue. It's just crazy. And we're all, like you said, we're all going through something. You know how many of us sis? Well, first of all, I'm a counselor. Right? I do mental health and addiction counseling.
Okay.
I'm dealing with it every day.
Right.
So when you said that, right? Yeah, we should have the cognizance to know, okay, maybe this person, maybe I don't want to mess with this person.
Exactly. Have y'all heard the young lady talk? Have y'all looked at this young lady's videos?
I have.
You can literally tell that there's a deficit there. There's something going on with that baby.
Absolute disconnect.
Hey, Guy King. Good morning. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Kiddy. If y'all all would, just tap your screen, share the live. If you would like to join the panel, don't come up here disrespectfully. I am willing to listen to everybody's opinion. First of all, the reason I'm even on here this morning is because I'm just like not understand why y'all not understanding. I agree with y'all. I don't get that. It's like y'all missed everything else that I said simply to get to the parts where you wanted to dig in and argue. It doesn't take an argument. Do y'all understand that that particular situation was because somebody wanted to be right? Hello?
Hello.
Somebody lost their life because between the two of them, somebody had to be right.
Yeah.
Everybody doesn't have the cognizance to understand that sometimes it's okay for me to be wrong. Let me handle this situation correctly. I get it. She could have handled it correctly, but let's be clear. She doesn't give off. She knew how to handle that situation better.
Correct.
There are people in the workplace that could have held her hand like, baby girl. I'm sure she complained to some of y'all. And I'm sure some of y'all contributed to her feeling like I'm in this motherfucker by myself. It's everybody versus me.
Yeah.
Why else would she have felt like it was okay to come back up in there and, girl, she couldn't have been there. People who are there know that there are consequences afterwards. You can tell she didn't know that she was finna have to go sit in the cell. And regardless to how much y'all disagree with me or I agree with y'all, she finna go to jail, prison for the rest of her life. Her life is ruined. And she's ruined 6 other individuals' life. Regardless to how much y'all want to be right and you want me to be wrong. That right there is the facts in this entire situation. Let me go let my puppy out, y'all. But I definitely remembered your name, sis. Thank you. I needed somebody to say, no, y'all, this is not what she's saying. This is what she means.
Now I got you. I got you. Talk bestie. My name is Renee. I also have another page. This is actually my business page.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I started this women's group because of mental health and things that I've gone through.
Okay.
We all need somebody to talk to.
Right. Everybody go follow LV Phenomenal Woman. I get it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we phenomenal, sis. All the stuff we've been through, we've endured, right? We survived.
And I'm just out here trying to help other people survive. I'm not on here for no pity party. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here to tell my story because I feel like if somebody understand, like, damn, she went through all that and she's still going. You know what I'm saying? It'll encourage them to keep going.
Thank you.
I want everybody to keep going. It get better. It's gonna get better. Just keep pushing. You don't know what God trying to build. You don't know what God's trying to mold. We're
Amen.
spiritual beings having a bodily experience. It's gonna hurt, y'all. We're humans. Life is
Right.
gonna hurt. But from that hurt, from that pain, you're supposed to paint a picture, and that picture is supposed to be beauty. This is what happened, but look at this. That's all.
Right.
That's the only thing. Everybody be thinking, oh, she up here pandering, baby. God gonna bless me regardless.
Indeed. Amen to that. Amen. I feel like, you know what, sis, me and you should plan a live.
Okay, we can do that.
Yes, I would love to do that with you. Let's get some ladies involved and let's just talk
Okay,
because we go through so much. So yeah, let me know
we
your
are.
availability.
Let me. I'm Kiddy. By the way, let me introduce myself. I'm Kiddy. Everybody call me Auntie Kiddy. I'm a Southern Soul artist as well as a radio personality. I started with Charcoaster Radio, and I ended up having my own Kiddy Pink Radio. We are going live on my website right now. I I, I
Oh, that's amazing.
I normally tell people that, but we were talking and I was passionate about what we was talking about. But we are live on Kitty Pink Radio right now, as well as Facebook, as well as YouTube and Twitch, and the rest of we're on a couple of other platforms. But yes, ma'am, I do this. I started out as a blogger. Somebody seen me. I ended up doing radio, and then of course, the pandemic came and it messed it up to where you can go back and forth to a radio station. So I ended up podcasting and blogging. So that's what I do. And a lot of what I talk about is mental health. You know what I'm saying? And I talk about it because I'm someone who's experienced it. People can get up here, your doctors, your counselors, and all of that. But until you've actually went through the roots, and I'm talking about somebody that I've been to the hospital, I've been admitted. I'm talking about
Right.
somebody that's been playing musical meds since she was 13, 14. And so I know, what I'm saying? Sometimes people need to know that they can rise from filth. They can rise from the ashes. Because when I tell you
Right.
your girl been burnt out, I mean your girl been burnt out. Your girl been in that place where she felt like there was no hope. Your girl been in that place where I'm fit to crash the fuck out and I don't care if I go to jail. So that
Right.
that was the place where I was speaking from. I wasn't taking up from that girl because I've had to learn from things that I done. I've had to suffer the consequences. Some of that karmic energy is still entwined into my life, and it's making me stagnant. And that's why I'm on a journey to heal myself. I don't
Right.
want to be stagnant. I'm talented
Right.
as fuck.
Right.
I'm supposed to be flourishing right now. But because of some of that energy that's still there in the crevices, I got to clean that shit out. And I know
Right.
me talking to y'all, that's going to help me figure some of this shit out.
Right.
That's why I'm
Correct.
open about what I do. It's not that I'm telling y'all my business because trust me, you only know what I want you to know.
Right.
I'm telling you that I done been through this, and this is something that I'm working through right now. So somebody can function. People think crazy means stupid. You can't learn how to deal. But if people start studying, instead of them giving you this paper and putting all your diagnoses on this motherfucker, you go through here and you read this and say, hey, bipolar disorder. I'm finna look that up.
Right.
Let me see
Right.
what that's all about. Let me study that so I understand enough to deal with what these people say I got. If it was
Right.
diabetes on this motherfucking paper, would y'all not go and take that insulin that doctor give you?
Hello.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. I'm passionate about this. So I speak aggressively, and I'm from Arkansas. We speak aggressively, but we mean all of
I know that's right.
we mean all love. This happens to be a topic that I'm very passionate about. Not only is that something that I struggle with, but I have a child who is on the spectrum. And I want and
Right.
I know that a lot of women have developed mental illnesses from trying to push through and raise their child.
Yeah.
They went
Yeah.
from I'm just gonna be a mother to now not only am I a mother, but I'm a caretaker. And I'm responsible for this person not until they're 18 of legal age. I'm responsible for this person for the rest of their life. And it's hard
Right.
to deal with that. So that's why I'm here. A lot of people be wondering where I came from. I've been here. I've been here. I'm just loud as fuck now, so can't nobody help but hear me. And thank God for that. And thank God for that.
Amen. Amen. I love it. I love it. We
Thank you.
definitely. I need to come on your show. Let's
Come
talk. Let's do
on.
it.
I'm down for collabs. For real, for real. I
Yes.
want everybody to hear not just my story, not just my journey, not I want everybody to hear everybody's aspect. I want everybody to hear everybody's perspective. And listen to learn, not to argue.
Right. Right.
Hey Tashonda, how you doing, boo? But yes, ma'am. This my playground right here. We can definitely get together. We can plan some things. I'm all for it. Let's do it.
Absolutely. I'm gonna inbox you on my contact info. I
Do that.
definitely wanna do that because that's why I started Phenomenal Women. It's actually called Lehigh Valley because I'm
Hmm.
in Pennsylvania.
You're in Pennsylvania. Okay.
Yes, and I live in the valley, so I just named it Lehigh Valley Phenomenal Women. Originally from New York, so I understand the energy. I got the same energy.
I heard that. I heard that. I spent three years of my journey in New York.
Right,
Yeah, I was staying in Flatbush. I went to school in Manhattan.
right,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So you know.
Yeah, a little bit, little bit, little bit. Those were my years when I was unmedicated. So I really wasn't even able to enjoy my experience while I was there.
Wow, okay.
I was just running around with like a chicken with a head cut off. And I had to come back
Right.
home because of that. So yeah.
And sis, how old was you around that time?
I left soon as I was 18. So like I stayed in New York until I was around about 21.
Wow, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And how did you get to Arkansas?
How did I what?
How did you get to where you are now?
I'm from Arkansas. I'm originally from here.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Born and raised. Good old country girl. I was my grandma was strict. I come from Pentecostal household, and not just that, my grandmother was kind of brought up in kind of the Jim Crow era, so like her raising me was just, I'm doing the best with what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So it was
right.
it was real country life. I was green. I was sheltered, so I was protected from the real world or whatever. And soon as I turned 18, oh, I'm legal. I'm grown. And so
Okay.
the normal struggle between parent and child when they think they grown, well, take your grown ass home. And
Hello.
I
Right.
took my grown ass on and ended up having to come back home.
Okay. Okay.
But yes, I've always wanted to be in entertainment, and the opportunity came for me to go to New York City. And I quit college and everything. And zoom. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, like, how did you get into the field? That's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm from the church, girl. I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've always just like music and acting. If the church was having a play, I'm signing up for it. Step team, I'm getting up there and dancing. I was coming up at a time when they were allowing a little bit more to happen with the youth in the church, because at first we couldn't do nothing. We just had to sit there and talk
Right.
about Adam and Eve and apples and serpents. But once they got to a place, where the youth pastors were coming in and stuff like that, I started being like, you know what? I want to do this the rest of my life. And then so I started college as well. We had they had drama in college and they had choir, and I did really good in choir. Choir is how I even was about to pay for college. A lot of people don't know that. Well, it's not like that now. It was like that back in the day where you could get scholarships and stuff for choir and stuff. I don't know how they doing it now, but I wanted to be in drama, and the drama teacher did not want me to turn my back on choir. She was like, "This is where you need to be," and I'm just like, "Bitch, I want to act too." But
Right.
eventually, that training helped me go on, and I wasn't able to push my music. However, I became a very successful live entertainer being a cover artist. A lot of Erica Badu, Jill Scott, and stuff like that. I covered those songs and I was so good at it. It became, you know, okay, okay. So like I have stripes already. A lot of people probably like, I ain't never heard of Kiddy Sings because I was not pushing my own music. I was at the club on the stage with a band. So I've been in the game for a long time. I haven't been in any major films or nothing like that, but I've always been into content creating. I come in, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this since AOL, since we had to dial up to get on this mug. But like I said, I'm finally so loud now that everybody can hear me now. So, yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm very happy that we met.
I mean, I am too. I'm glad. I was just reading and responding to some of the comments, and I just remembered your particular name. I even made you a response video, so I was just like, "Oh, I know who she is." But thank you, man. I'm so glad that there are some people out there that are on the same wavelength that can kind of say, "No, y'all, stop attacking her," because sometimes it gets heavy. It feels like, damn, everybody coming for me, and they just don't even understand. Like, I agree with y'all. It's okay, y'all. Don't.
Right.
It's okay. So I'm just appreciative. I'm appreciative for you for that. Thank you, sister.
You're welcome. Because I definitely understand for sure. It's like no one is undervaluing the loss.
No.
That's not what we're saying. All we're doing actually is highlighting, like, hey, this shit happens daily.
Right.
Like, you literally have people on these goddamn power trips with these titles and just treating people all kind of way and think that, you know what I mean? And they feel like because it's your job, you're not going to, stand up for yourself or have respect for yourself. And what they need to understand is this is a new era. Ain't nobody playing with you.
Everybody crashing out.
Right. Nobody cares about your title, your education, your financial status. It's all about respect.
Mm-hmm.
Period. You know what I'm saying? And sadly, a lot of people just don't understand that aspect of it. I think it's horrible. I mean, literally, there's so much lack of emotional intelligence in today's society. It's crazy.
Man, say that for the ones in the back.
Hello. Hello.
People ask for what they're not willing to give. You're asking for compassion, but you're not willing to give compassion.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, of course, this young lady, there was 1,000 things she could have done. That she could have handled this so differently. Seriously, sweetheart. I try to teach people that all the time. The pen and the paper is so much more powerful than the fist. You might have put that manager in a position where she lost her damn job. Like, I'm just saying.
Work smarter, not harder. Smarter. Because let's be clear, harder is having to have a public defender.
Thank you. And that's the thing about emotional intelligence, right? We don't think about the consequences. We speak before we think. We act before we think. Because I'm pretty sure now that baby girl calmed down because she a baby to me. She's sitting in there like, oh, shit.
I seen her and she's so meek and like, I don't even think she has leveled down to understand what she's actually done.
Right.
I don't even think, or maybe it's slowly, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she's slowly realizing what she done because she was just like, honestly, she looks like she wasn't even present.
But she will gain a moment of clarity. She will.
And that's going to be hard for her.
Yes. The children, the family, the life that she's taken.
And that's enough punishment, y'all. That's enough punishment right there. We ain't got to take a life. We ain't got to, putting up and locking the key, yeah. But that right there is enough. I promise you, she'll never be the same.
She actually would.
Hey, Olivia.
Hey, y'all. When I tell y'all And I know how easy it is for somebody to do something that they may think is minute. And PTSD didn't start only with the military; it started before the military.
Right.
And then they added their stuff, and people don't really know. I might look great as hell one day, and you say the wrong thing to me, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm triggered.
Man.
I'm ready to snap. I'm ready to put hands on you.
Man.
So, and I feel like when it comes to this girl, she young, and there's no excuse for her being young. But we so opinionated about young folks that we have not guided. None of these people that got something to say about her have made a video to encourage anybody in her age bracket. Everybody's selling pussy and fucking.
Man.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, I don't think they like the way she looked. You know
that too. That too.
Empathy and sympathy sometimes is based off how a person look. Oh, her eyes look dead. Some of y'all go to church and listen to a pastor on Sunday and he dead in a motherfucker. Dead for her eyes. Come on now. Man. I'm not saying she right. And this is where people, they don't like to hear the truth.
No.
The truth is wrapped in, hey, you know, it might have been some fault on the other party. I'm not saying the other party deserves that. But I mean, you get, like you said yesterday, it's kids that get up in the morning and bully 3 days in school and shoot the whole fucking school up. And y'all have empathy and sympathy depending on how they look. Because if it's Tristan, guess what? Well, he had a history. His mother died when he was 4, but it was Terrence who got in a fight and accidentally killed somebody.
Pause real quick, Livia. Some of your words filter them out. I know. It's hard for me to do it too, boo. I just want my page. I know, boo. Y'all drop some fruits in the comment section for me. Somebody down there drop some fruits.
Oh, okay. What's that?
That's to distract them, to distract the robots.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, baby. This is a passionate topic. Even I have to check myself. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely.
You're the generation that are telling my grandparents, look, mental health is serious. Because they were told they couldn't express themselves. You know what I'm saying? We went from plantation to Jim Crow to all the other stuff. They couldn't express themselves.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
This is your life.
You know how many arguments we get in with our family members? We're like, I'm going to go to counseling. What you need counseling for? All you need is God. You know what I'm saying? Right. This generation is breaking generational curses. Say, listen to people. Pain is real. You know what I'm saying? When you didn't do something for me, but you did it for the other siblings, it's real. That might be right. Man. Very pain, bro.
And then they think once you get grown, you're just supposed to forget about it. Like,
no, they think because they raised you as a Christian that you're supposed to turn the other cheek like they've been doing for all this, everything that they claim that they fight for us for right now. Turn the other cheek. Bless your neighbor despite him spitefully.
We are different generation.
But Jesus kicked over the tables in the tabernacle.
Amen. Amen.
Let me know that you said something and he said what he said and he meant what he said when he said it. Preach. And when they were going against what he said, because he told them this is what my father said. He would kick them tables over. He said what he said in position of his father.
Not just that. Did David drop down and pray for Goliath, y'all? Did he go out there in front of Goliath and drop down and pray for that man?
No, he did not.
Oh, okay. What happened?
He had to get him right because hard head make a soft wood. Come on now.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay. Too often we are taught to just push through, like you said, turn the other cheek. Be the bigger person, baby. Listen here, I've been 5'2.5" inches tall since 7th grade. I'm not growing. I'm not gonna grow. We 41. I'm not growing. I'm not finna be the bigger person all the time. You made me feel small, so let me show you what small is.
But don't the words say, like I can't remember the scripture, but it's basically give the truth so the blood don't be on your hand. When we walk around not telling people where they wronged you at, because we don't want to hurt their feelings or the environment. Well, that's the pastor kid, or that's the favorite cousin of the family.
Listen,
they don't never get the information, and then the world deal with them. Right. When the world deal with them,
me and another content creator just got through talking about this the other day, and it reminded me of a time with my grandmother. It was my very first time going viral, and it was heavy. I had hate mail. I had people inboxing me telling me I was dumb and just all type. It just felt like the world was against me. And at this time, my grandmother was living. I called my granny and I said, Mama, I finally went viral. I was like, but it ain't everything I thought it was going to be. And my granny told me, she went biblical with it. She said, baby, you remember what you learned about Jesus? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, well, you do remember that the only reason these people wanted to Jesus was because he was the truth. The truth disturbs people's delusion. Right. The truth interrupts the deception. The truth doesn't allow you to live all the time in sin. It doesn't allow you to continue doing wrong. Just like my baby Olivia G said, y'all don't want nobody to say nothing to you. You don't want nobody to tap you on your back and say, hey, that wasn't right. You want to go on and on and on and on and on and on being wrong. And a lot of y'all enable that.
Right. And when you get your response in life, because you have everything circle back. What you put out circle back. Right. And then you want everybody to help
tenfold.
You. Go for me. And we got to help me get out of this. Because I mean, I know I've been wilding out all year. But can y'all help me? I mean, and then they start throwing Jesus at you. Because they start throwing Jesus at you. The world is on a hamster wheel. And when you are an active thinker, when you tapping in to your own reality, and then you start looking at the world, you get your own reality together first. Then you see the world, and then you start talking, and everybody, they say the same thing over. Everybody watch a certain age group watch the news every night. A certain age group jump on social media. A certain age group, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you're active thinking, you're not on the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
Because I know the scripture. I was raised in church.
Well, I brung that up to say Jesus is our representation of the truth in the black community, right? They wanted to eliminate the truth. He wasn't doing nothing really wrong if you think about it, if you're reading the stories. And I'm only using this for comparison because trust and believe, I do not subscribe to Christianity, but I do realize that a lot of my morality was taught to me from that. So I use it as an example all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you both. Once I went in the military and I left.
Where my girl go?
I don't know. She need to pop back in because okay, she said she's still here.
Oh, okay.
But once I left for the military, I was so church. And I had a lot of hurt from church. And then the thing is that what I do, what the scriptures say, turn the other cheek, pray for those.
Right.
Using that over and over.
Gita Jones, what's up?
And it's about respect. It's about respect in the military.
Absolutely.
Right? You know what I'm saying? They've been in all these years. You better respect me. Like, what? If I just ask you to do something simple, just take care of it. I'm not asking you to do nothing out of your pay grade. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just respect the request. If you don't respect the request, there's paperwork. So there's other things they can do.
Right.
To make sure you get in line, you know? And right. I'm like, dang, I done worked up to all this rank. I come home. I'm at the E5 before I got out. And like, I come home and everybody doing the same thing, but they want somebody to respect them. Man. I'm the only one to change I'm not the only one, but in my realm of certain people, I'm the only one to change my reality to a degree. I'm breaking generational curses, bro. When I tell you, I grew up in the projects. In Oakwood, it's basically the projects. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, my mama raised 3 kids. She went to school, got a master's degree while she was raising 3 kids. I had to go to my grandma's house every day from daycare. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I said, when I get older, I'm gonna buy me a house. And that's why I'm gonna put a post I'm gonna put up one day. I'm gonna buy me a house. I'm sitting in my house now. Amen. I grew up in an apartment, a 3-bedroom apartment. I have a 3-bedroom house now. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's not a flex. It's just that I don't even talk about it a lot because God is good to me. Amen. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, when I do talk about it, it's something to inspire somebody that you can start off in Oakwood, but you can move to your 3-bedroom house. You can start off thinking you're just supposed to sing in the background, but you can drop some music. Hey, Warren. Hey, T. You can drop some music anytime. How you doing? Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, and if we all could stop for one moment and understand, I said this earlier, we are spiritual beings having bodily human experiences, good and bad. When you got a battery, the battery got a negative and a plus end, right?
You got to connect the negative end, and then you got to connect the plus end in order for whatever you trying to operate to work, right?
Right.
The negative is necessary, regardless of how bad it hurt, regardless of how it changed you. It's necessary. At the end of it, the result. Listen to you. I grew up in an apartment and now I got my own house. You damn right that's something to talk about, because that right there is the example of the broken generational curse. I learned from that hurt. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to learn from that hurt. The young lady we're talking about right now, she should have learned from that last experience where she ended up crashing out like that on somebody. She should have understood that this woman is triggering me. I need to get up out of here.
I need to move. I need to move. Not that I'm gonna stay in and do it, but you know what? Because until she was itching, there's old videos that they have her. She was like, she was showing her knife, and she was like, yeah, but I'm gonna leave this at home, because she knew what she's capable of. She get to a certain level, so she left it at home. She didn't keep it on her person. You know what I'm saying? And then, realistically, I think that last straw, and everybody got to understand people got straws, bro.
Man, did nobody understand that movie? Hey, T.
It's not justified at all. You don't justify killing somebody, but at the same time, y'all don't understand the economy messed up. People trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills. They trying to figure out jobs. You got some people that was like, yeah, I ain't going to work. Now they really need one. They really just like, I'm going to humble myself and get a job for a season. Now they can't even get into a job.
Right.
Right. And the job they can get into ain't even with their skill set. Some of them got degrees. They can't even get in the job where their skill set is at. So they're already feeling defeated. Not even really. Just keep pushing. Keep putting application in. Keep doing what you got to do, because you're going to be taken care of. You know how many times I know you've been in situations where you're like, dang, I don't know how I'm going to handle this. And it worked itself out. Because you say, you release the control of trying to handle it. You know what? It's going to work itself out.
Right.
I declared that my situation it fits. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's also, like you said, the thinking. You got to think that thing. You got to walk that thing out.
Amen. And you also got to understand that your words are powerful. You got to watch what come out your mouth, what you speak over your life. Y'all stop calling yourself broke. Stop calling yourself broken. Stop calling yourself, stop anything negative. Deny that. Refuse that. If it hit here, think about it before it come out of here, y'all. How you doing, T? How you doing?
I'm good. I just had to chime in on
Come on, baby.
Because, baby, listen, a lot of people do not know that mouth can get you in trouble. If we talking negative, listen, negative is going to happen. We're going to speak positive so we're going to push that negative down and bring up a positive. And a lot of people don't know. You don't know what a person is going through in their day-to-day life. You may see them in your, hey, how you doing? Or, like on my channel, everybody come up and be like, well, I feel welcome. Like, you hear me. You listen. That's what it's about. It's giving y'all a platform where y'all can come decompress. Y'all can show y'all music off, everything. If you can, whatever you can do, come on my platform. We gonna lift you up. We gonna get you followers. We gonna share your stuff. We gonna love on you. We gonna talk. We gonna cry. We gonna laugh. We gonna take shots. We gonna do all of that.
Right.
It's for the sake of we're grown adults. Majority of us have kids. We need to decompress and like
community.
Right. We building a full-time community.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what that's going to be. I don't know what that entails. All I know is God put me in this position. So moving and just praying that God works it out. I know that He's gonna work it out. I manifest this is going to be bigger than me. And Kiddy, I'm waiting on you to do your interview. I told you to come do your
You ain't said nothing else to me about it. When? Inbox me.
I ain't got to. I told y'all to inbox me. When I tell y'all to inbox me, I'm finna put y'all on this panel. They waiting on y'all.
Okay, baby.
They waiting on
okay,
y'all.
baby.
Last night, my cousin, I was on TikTok, scrolled past his music, didn't know it was him, bagged the song up, just heard it, and I inboxed him. I said, I need you to come do an interview. He said, I can do it when you want me. I said, shit, let's do it tonight. He came last night.
Okay.
We didn't have no prep. It was off script, whatever. You come over there, take you a shot, get started. We're gonna close out with a shot and we're gonna listen to some music. We're gonna have a good time.
That's right. And I want everybody to understand that this right, my platform is a place is a I'm not no gatekeeper. By no means necessary. Y'all know that artists come over here. Y'all know that podcasters come over here. Y'all know that radio personalities, everybody. This is a spot for everybody to network. Anybody that you see in my boxes, y'all supposed to be following them. Y'all know that. If you've been following me, you know that. Anybody that I let up here in this box, I'm very, very picky. Anybody I let in this box, you need to be following. So like, yeah, I'm glad you brought that up for real, for real. And we'll talk. I'm gonna get into contact with you. When life and you be done said something to somebody 5 minutes ago, it end up being 5 years ago. You feel me? So, but we gonna pull it together though, because
make sure you follow me, Phenomenal Woman, because I don't mind. You got something powerful.
Yeah.
Like they want to hear it, they gonna listen, they engage, they gonna engage much as you.
Right. Hey, Brian. Thank you for my heart, man. Yeah. So everybody follow everybody, y'all. I especially people who are like minded and like I said on the same wavelength. We need to be following because as you see, they gonna gang up against us. We need our own army and alliances.
Listen, that's why I'm like you said, I'm building this community because I am a girl. I am just a girl. Like I almost quit this TikTok stuff not long ago because it was like the men in it were getting upset. I can't help that I have loyal people that come tap for me and they feel like I'm worthy to get these 100 and 200K taps and I only have 1,200 followers.
Right.
It's not my fault. My people, they just F with me.
What's for you is for you. People have to understand that what God has for you is for you. We all specific. God specifically gave us all our own ish. I don't care how many of us he created on this earth. We all have our own specific purposes, our own specific needs, all of that. And once we understand that, the better life will be. The better life will be. I'm not supposed to be like you, and you're not supposed to be like me. Our walks, our spiritual lives, mentalities, all that's going to be different. But we have to have some type of level, a wavelength, like I'm talking about, where we can come together and compromise. If we're listening to comprehend, I ain't got time to argue if I'm listening to comprehend.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, if you say something, all it takes is me responding and what I feel, my perspective. And you can say, well, I agree on the first part, but that second part is kind of insensitive because what do you mean by that? Can you break that down for me? And in that simple conversation, that not one argument, we may not agree. We can also end the conversation where we can agree to disagree.
Right.
You know how beautiful that is?
It's very beautiful. I've lost friendships because of my political views. I've lost friendships because of my religious views, and it's just like, no, dog. It ain't gotta be like that.
You ain't gotta be that. Why we mad at each other? Because I don't get on the bandwagon. I'm here for you any day of the week. You my home dog, road dog. I got your back when you need me. I am there, despite whatever you think. You know me, I'm gonna think other than. But hey, who's judging?
Good morning, Black Zorro. How you doing, bro?
But it's good to see you. I'm glad to see a smile on your face and everything else.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Say hello to everybody else that was in here. I have to go to work.
Zorro said, "What's up, Brian?"
I didn't see. What's good, Zorro? How you doing, brother? Good to see
I don't know why, but they keep on filtering out comments that aren't even bad.
Yes, they've been doing that a lot lately. Even with my hashtag DBDL, I have to approve it now. And that happened after one of the dudes said that they were blowing my head up and he got my page too.
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Wow. Who is that? Girl, that picture looked like me for a minute. I thought somebody was trolling. I seen that profile picture. It looked like me. I see him. Wait a minute. Who is trolling?
I'm gonna put you as my little picture in the box with your bonnet on.
Don't do that. I will block you.
Don't do that.
I will block you.
Why would you block me?
I will block you. Don't do it.
See him
Don't do it.
born into
But
All right, let me go. I'll catch you guys later. Be safe. Be easy.
all right, baby. Have an awesome day.
You too.
But these are the type of panels that make me feel good. They make me feel productive about the rest of the day. Like just we're supposed to be taking from each other. We're supposed to be filling each other's cups up and shit, and making sure each other's pictures are full. So like these. I love substantial conversations. That's why I even turned on the website because I was just like, "Yo, the people on the website got to hear this. This is some meat and potatoes we got going on this morning."
Yeah.
All right, LB, we gonna be in touch, baby. We gonna move. We gonna do some things. Hey, Kiki, how you doing, babies?
Listen, last night, like I said, my cousin came on my panel and did an interview with his music and his song that I heard. Listen, it was just enough for me that I don't feel like I'm this big content creator, but to hear him say, "You inspire me. I admire you. You're doing amazing."
Right.
Like that I was already on a high, if you understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. But it took me higher. So I was like, man, it's crazy. My older cousin is admiring me because of this platform.
Mm-hmm.
Giving me voices. So yeah.
And that's all it takes.
That we're supposed to be feeding each other. We're supposed to be planting seeds and watering them when it comes to each other. So
But
yeah.
listen, this is what he said. He said, I watch you. I watch you from the FYP. I'm learning from you, but I watch from the FYP. I told him, stop watching from the
And
FYP.
come
Come
on
on in.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will quickly tell the FYP, hey, and if you too. Because we know they be watching. Because we going to get a phone call saying, hey, you said this on live. Hey, I saw you do this on live. Hey, I was blistered on live.
I just did a show on monitoring spirits and how you have to be careful about them.
So
Some
y'all
people
had a
just be
monitoring
there.
program?
They just be there for the conflict. The only intent they have is where can I insert my negativity?
Yeah.
So
Get
you
your
have to
camera
be
in.
careful with monitoring spirits. Like she said, come up off that FYP page. Come on in here.
Listen, and one thing about it, my team, you come in there with some negative stuff, they on your head. They do not play. My moms do not play. They
That's
will
what's
get on you.
up.
Come in and don't speak, you blocked. You're out of there. You ain't meant for this. Get out of here. What you
That's what's
looking
up.
for?
Amen.
Say something with your chest. Like, come in here and get involved.
Right. I had to jump on this morning, honey, because I woke up and I ain't never, well, I ain't gonna say ain't never. My TikTok ain't never had that many goddamn messages and comments, and I just went to deleting because bitch, not here. Not here. No, ma'am.
Yeah.
Get off my page. You're a monitoring
And my thing
spirit. A
is,
majority of the people that sent all that ignorant shit aren't even followers. You're a monitoring spirit. Get the fuck on.
and then my thing is, if you don't like what somebody say, or you can, or you're not mature enough to like, grasp it, why stay somewhere where you feel like you're not even identifying? Like, you know how many times I scroll on my FYP when I'm on it and it's something that I don't agree with, but I don't even take the. If I don't agree, it don't promote me so bad. I gotta go to your page and find other things just so I can talk junk to you. Like, I just keep on scrolling because guess what? Or I slide that thing over to go to the people I'm already friends with because I know they putting something out there.
Right.
Music or somebody speaking some positivity, something.
And let's be clear, whatever comes, y'all always talking about how did I get here? I got somebody on here talking about why did you YouTube recommend this to me? Because baby, normally this is what's in your algorithm. Stop playing like folks just landing on your FYP. The things that you interact with, love, that's how it ends up on your FYP. Stop playing stupid, bro. Stop playing stupid.
As they say, end up on this side of TikTok or end up on this side of TikTok. Search right. Search right, damn it. Search right. Say man, search right. You don't want to
Period.
see me? Don't put no fucking TW in that goddamn search bar. I'm gonna pop up. And when I pop up, ain't no telling what you gonna hear. No telling what they gonna be on there talking about.
Man,
So,
listen. And that's the type everybody keep telling me you keep switching niches. I'm not switching niches. I'm just an all-rounded person. I can sit up here and tell you how to grow your natural hair, and I can tell you how to do your makeup. Then I can tell you how to cook. Then I can switch over and tell you about this mental health. Then I can switch over and like I don't think people understand when you subject yourself to just one thing, you miss all the other possibilities. Sometimes your platform ain't meant just for one thing. That's what other
Yep.
people have to understand. Everybody always say, "What's your niche? What's your niche?" Baby, they just watch the videos. My vibe, that's my niche.
Yeah, whatever happens today, whatever I feel. This morning I feel I'm talking about mental health. Tomorrow I feel like talking about makeup. Like,
Clock it.
y'all stuck in something
Clock
in a
it.
limbo. And the Bible says your gifts make room for you, right?
And say,
You ain't got one gift, so why do I need to focus on one gift? This lifetime, I'm trying to fill everything out until I take my last breath.
But
absolutely.
that's my biggest struggle though, trying to focus on all my niches and then my ADHD kick in. I want to
That's
focus on
why you
all
don't
of it.
focus on all of them. Just do whatever you is in your heart and start writing down stuff. The soon as it hits your brain, write it down. You
And I'm
manifest
forgetting.
better when you write it.
They're gonna do. And I'm just learning that now.
Yeah.
I journal. I journal and I put my stuff in journals. I actually once a year, around my birthday, I observe myself and I redirect my goals, see what I have accomplished, replace it with something else, and I fold it and I stick it in my Bible.
Mm-hmm.
The particular Bible verse and I put it with that Bible verse and I leave it there for the
Mm-hmm.
next year. So we get ready to come up on that again, and a part of it, and a lot of people, I was told that I was bold, and at first I was offended, but then I said, well, yeah, I am bold, like because I went and got my team tattooed on me. Like you have to understand, this ain't just TikTok for me; it's bigger for me because it gives me something to give other people. I can pour into somebody else. I can help somebody else. Somebody can help me. If it ain't nothing but learn how to roll a blunt, we can do that on now.
Hey, Madeline. Welcome in,
Like I'm
mama.
just saying,
I get
we
it.
gonna learn. We gonna learn you something over there. You
Sis
might come
said
in
if we
there.
don't teach you nothing but how to roll a blunt, I can't with you, girl.
Listen, last night they had church going on. My little regular spin session going on. One of my families said, "Y'all want to go to church with me? I'm gonna take y'all to church." And I won't disrespect the church. I said, "Hey, we finna keep this off. If we over here on some freak ass stuff, hey, I'm finna mute you. You drop whatever. I'm not gonna disrespect the church. But at least I'm finna tell you what we finna do over here. I told you don't come on Sunday. We'll go to church on Sunday, but Friday, it's Friday. I had a long week and I need them shots.
Oh
Let's
my
go."
god.
Okay. Look, I'm gonna try this shot glass out today.
Oh,
What
that's
is
cute.
that? Oh, that is cute.
I got it when I was in Miami.
Okay.
Olivia, you
like,
gonna have to pull up over there tonight and take a shot.
I got my medicine.
Yes.
First tap in.
Yeah.
Oh, we're making my coffee. You know, either you coffee in the morning, you lick at night.
That's the name of this segment is Coffee with Kiddy. So baby, you in the right place. God, hey, sometimes God be writing stuff. You don't know you supposed to be here this morning. I just honestly, I normally do go live at 9 a.m. in the mornings, but I've been lazy here. And like I said, I've been doing more content creating than I have doing lives. And like when all them people went to do talking they shit, I'm like, wait a minute, I ain't finna write to all you motherfuckers. I'm finna get on live. Hold on. Come in here and talk to me. Yeah. Come in here and talk to me.
Comments and your hate.
That part. That part. That
I
part.
really understand. Like, no, I don't want to deal with people hate, but now God has showed me, the universe has showed me, the Creator showed me that I can just jump online and I can just talk.
I can get paid for
And
this.
agree or disagree, it is what it is.
I'm finna send it right now, Zorro. I told y'all, life be life in. If you have to remind me sometime, I'm finna send it now. I'm
Hey, make
sending
a
it
note
right
of.
now.
Now make a note of you supposed to inbox me about your interview.
You right, you right. Y'all come up. This is what y'all do. Y'all come over here and check your auntie. How that work?
Type stuff. That's what we supposed to do. Until you ain't doing right, baby. You ain't sitting there. Put me on the book. I know you busy, but put me on the book.
I'm writing it down, baby. I'm writing it down now. I'm writing down that I need to send this email off soon as because the email address is inside of here. I'm finna send it. I'm finna send it. Don't start. Don't start, Zorro.
Don't start no.
Don't start none. It won't be none. I got it all wrote down right here.
And see, Kitty, aren't you from Arkansas?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, brother.
Yes, ma'am.
One of the dudes that come through my panel is from Arkansas. That's what I'm saying.
Awesome. Awesome.
Have a lot of circulation from a lot of different
Thank
people.
you.
Hey, brother, that's my brother, y'all.
Hey, brother. Thank you for the heart, me.
Yeah. Y'all make sure thank you, brother. Make sure y'all follow him. He funny as shit.
Right. Okay.
Look, that's my top mod right there. That's my bodyguard. He ain't let nobody come in there. He gonna tell him tap screen shit live. He told his out of here.
Period. No money to experience. I like him already.
And he do not play.
But Olivia G happens to be an artist. That's what I'm saying, y'all. When you come over here, you don't know who in these boxes, but what you do know is if they in my box, they somebody that you should be paying attention to. Olivia G happens to be a Southern Soul artist. Y'all go check out her music. She's on all social platforms and all of that. Suffer from shortness, memory, and height. Don't start with me, boy.
Okay, because I read that before you started.
See what I'm saying? You see how people is.
Be like, hey, they gotta learn how to talk on live. Be real. Because I get passionate. Cuss words get to flowing. And
that's why I have my website because I be needing somewhere where I can come and cuss and fuss because I got a pot mouth. I'm vulgar. I'm vulgar as hell. And sometimes TikTok just ain't gonna get it.
Sometimes all you gotta do is 18 and up. Put it on 18 and up.
I have it on 18 and up.
I don't have no problem. Once I switch it to 18 and up, look, my brother said he had to come through and make sure I was straight.
I know that's right.
He all in somebody else stuff trying to make sure I'm straight, finna get in here and get the business together.
That's how Brian is. That's how Brian is. I remember one day I was on a panel and me and this dude, we were going back and forth. And all of a sudden, Brian pulled up like, skirt. Matter of fact, he didn't pull up in the comments. He came up on the panel. He said, sis, I was strolling the FYP and I heard you get a little loud. Is you cool? I said, yes, I'm cool. Don't y'all know that man ain't say nothing else to me. Matter of fact, he ended up apologizing.
But you know, that's the thing about men.
Hey, Alicia.
Men, they'll walk all up at a woman real quick. As soon as the man say, hey, what's going on?
Right.
No, blood, no, cool, no. Every, you know.
It's crazy. How you been, Alicia? Y'all give it up for my girl, my super duper mod. Alicia Green is in the building. We ain't seen her face in a couple of minutes, so let's show her some love. But yeah, Olivia G is a Southern Soul artist as well.
Olivia, I'ma tell you just like I told Kiddy, like I done had Chappelle over there. Listen, give me your music. Let's set up a
I will. I'm at bag. I'm about to message you now. Send you my email.
Loves good music.
Network.
We must sit there and just listen to music. I ain't got to say a word. We'll just vibe out. Take shots and vibe out and listen to music. Like I love music. I love listening to music.
Me too. Yeah. You see my page, I post everybody's stuff. I don't care, I repost everybody's stuff. Because, I mean, at this point, real, where's the hate at? Look, if I post your stuff, is it going to stop?
I love my brother so much.
That's how you know that you're confident, though. That's how you know that you're authentically you and you're okay in your own skin. When you can share everybody else's shit and it ain't no competition, because, hey, I'm rooting for you, baby. I know how to clap. I know how to clap until it's my turn. I ain't never been no hating ass bitch. Thank you, Licia.
When I was active duty, people made rank, and I'm like, dang, I wish I would have made it. And I look at the thing, my name on the list. I'm like, okay, whatever. But then I know I go to the smoke pit because I'm a smoke. I used to smoke that. I go to the smoke pit, and I see somebody that I'm cool with. They be like, yo, I made it. The first thing that come in my head was like, dang, I remember 2 weeks ago, she ain't had no money. I let her borrow something. And look, God just put that money back in her pocket.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I'm next.
Right.
I know I'm next. And I'm not And I ain't got to hate on her. You know what I'm saying? She got, at the time I ain't had no kids. I knew somebody that had like 2, 3 kids, bro. They made right, bro. Like, they needed it more than I did. I called my mama.
Thank you. Damn it, boy. Bob, damn it, Bobby. Thank you. I'm gonna follow you. But yeah, absolutely. Huh?
That's my brother. Make sure you follow him.
I just did.
Which one?
Damn it, Bobby.
Yeah. Hey, brother.
How you doing, babes?
What's going on? What's going on?
What part of Arkansas are you from?
Oh, no. I'm in Georgia.
Oh, I thought she was talking about you. My bad. My bad. My bad.
I'm talking about
Okay. Gotcha.
You know what I'm doing, sis? I'm always working.
He travel. He do floors. He do all kind of carpentry work.
Awesome.
Houses. He a big set if we watch him.
Yo. Yeah.
Network, damn it. That's what we're here for.
Olivia, you need a photo shoot for your brand.
I'm being honest with you. I just started this year. When I say I just started this year, I started writing. I've been writing all my life, but me actually stepping out and doing it, I just dropped my first song this year.
Amen. That's what's up.
It's like four of them out there, but it's like I was the one that was like, I'm okay with singing in the background. You know, like no, I want to sing in the front. I got some songs they follow.
It's your time now, and come on DVDL. So when we blow up, you're gonna be like, I was on one of the first people on their panel to do an interview. I'm telling y'all, it's in the blow. So y'all come on now before it blow. I already be in rotation. Cause when it's
down, get hot and then say I want a piece of fish on my plate. Like no, you got it when you season this fish up.
Anybody's getting is good. Gone is gone. I'm telling who stay down with me now gonna go up with me when it's time.
Right. Only they stay aligned, because anybody can get removed if they get out the program.
Say that. Look, my people don't give a damn. They don't care.
I had friendships I thought would last for forever. You feel me?
Welcome in, Aaron, and thank you for my heart, me baby.
I'm just saying, we have a lot of good stuff going on. I think everybody has a lot of good stuff going on there.
It's crazy. The only thing you get representation of it is negative.
Yep.
Like it's so much positive going on, but with the media show, if you jump on social media, you can find a positive Black African American.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
I'm sorry, you can't scroll 4 times and not see at least 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? Like positive Black people doing something positive.
Right.
So a lot of people I keep following, so that lets me know off rip. Every time I follow a musician, they doing something positive in their life.
Right.
They got sitting on the porch.
But this the thing, and what I come to realize is TikTok don't banana me for this, but TikTok like messiness. TikTok like mess.
Anywhere you go, controversy is gonna always win. Anywhere you go.
But this is the thing with TikTok, if we on there just having positive dialect, the views come through from the LYP is minimal. But if we on there cutting up and acting a fool, man, I'm talking about 300-400 people in less than goddamn 300 3 hours.
Yeah. Because people like mess. People are attracted to mess. People aren't attracted to positivity. They're attracted to mess. It's entertaining for them. Like reality TV really done fuck the world up. Y'all want to know what's done fuck the world up? Reality TV. Reality TV fucked up the whole world.
And they still going because they think they still have a positive.
All right, have a good day, damn it, Bobby. Come, don't be no stranger. Come back and see me.
This song, right? Because she's still in her reality TV, so I'm not leaving Kurt. I ain't watched that show in years. You hear me?
It's crazy. That was the crazy.
Did y'all see my response, bitch? We know you could have donated that motherfucking studio time to me, bitch. I got some real shit. I got some real heat over here. You wasting the engineer time.
Hey, let me get me about 4 shots in me, and then I'm swear I'm a rapper. So listen, I could
Girl, Rashid, that's what I'm saying, girl. You could have gave that to somebody else if you was gonna waste that engineering time like that. We know, Rashida. We know.
We know you not leaving Kirk. You established that many moons ago when you
And
started
who bothered other than you to make a song like that? Bitch, you're bothered. We not bothered. We don't care.
But see, when K Michelle told them, and they all was against her, and she told Rashida about herself, everybody said she was just hate. It's coming back full circle. She talked about Rashida and Kirk, and that shit is true.
Dang. Crazy shit. And then they get mad at us for talking about, bitch, you put your whole life on the platform for the world to see. And you mad at me about sharing my goddamn opinion. Are you serious right now?
Man, look. And then my thing is, and right there, that type of visual, people, somebody look up to her and think like, hey, that's fine. Like, yo, she the fire son. I mean, fire is ink, you know? And it's like, that's like I seen a video of this girl, she talked about how she beat up her cousin old man because one, she didn't know that he was fighting on her. She felt like he was because she went to a family get together, and the way he grabbed something, she was like, this ain't right. She said something, that's why they stopped talking. But then she finds out that he is because she went like, Nova. Okay. And then she realized that she went over there and kicked it. She got drunk. She was in bed asleep. She wake up to him beating her cousin. So she like went to, got the bat from the front door and proceeded to play baseball with him. He kept on like, why are you hitting on me? Her cousin face all messed up, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be knocking you between the washer and dryer. Because what you over here trying to box and
Let me tell you something about that. When it comes to my opinion on that done changed because I done been the dude got chose over me. And my whole opinion on that is sometimes you just gotta stay out the way. Cause obviously her husband, her cousin like getting her ass whooped. Some women just like that. She gonna go right back to him. After I done sit up here and banged him up, could have possibly unalived him and everything. She still gonna run back over there and bust it wide open for him.
Yeah, he did now. He did. Well, he's deceased.
Oh, okay. Oh, she outed him. I ain't know that, but even so,
What happened was it was a secret because she didn't want her brothers to get involved because she knew how her brothers would go about it. So she was trying to handle it on her own. Well, he went too far that time, so therefore it was like it's out there. Family members see your face messed up. You got two special needs children and his child in the house. She's like, is he doing this to you in front of the kids? Like he got this because he like what the heck? But he tried to do it again and something happened.
well, I'll be damned.
But that situation you're talking about, people will step on. Don't go down. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Or what I'm saying, after you get through defending them and defending their honor, they'll go back and be with that person.
You have to be careful with that because think about this: if you go help somebody in this particular situation, and I've been on both sides, to where I went to help somebody, guess what? You go help them, like you said, they go right back. Then you risk your whole life. You go out there and do something to that person. You risking your everything just for them to double back and go back with them. You risk your everything. So I'm very careful about how I get involved in situations like that. I will tell you, I will tell you, now we come close and it happens around me. If it y'all think it's now. It's just a if you're gonna go bad, don't put nobody in your business. If you're gonna tolerate it, don't put nobody in your business.
Yeah.
Because when you not mad, we're still mad.
That part. I'm still pissed the fuck off, and you over there lovey-dovey and love and shit. Girl, bye. Nah. So in certain situations, you just gotta mind your business. When it comes to the lovers, quarrels, and stuff, just let them have it. Stay mind your business. Now I'm not saying sit up and let a nigga whoop whoop somebody in front of you or nothing like that, but in them circumstances, you just can't insert yourself because people are gonna go right back to that person.
Amen.
And they feel like the person giving way because of your protection,
Right.
or your love for them. They want that love for them.
But you know what? 9 times out of 10, when you intervene or call, they get mad with you. They don't get mad with their person. They get mad with you. So when you whoop him, they mad with you because you don't whoop him, but he whooped you first. That's crazy.
Yeah. I just done learned my lessons. I'm gonna mind my business.
Y'all stay
Hey,
strong, women.
Teflon. But chat, we done been on here for a whole hour. I gotta get up and get some other shit started. T, what time you go live tonight? Motherfucking mosquito in here.
Right.
He's 30.
Okay, y'all make sure y'all tap into my girl T. Once again, y'all make sure y'all go check out Olivia G. She is available on all music platforms, and y'all keep on streaming that Kiddy Sings. Y'all know what it is. It's your auntie Kiddy. I'm finna get up out of here. I love y'all. I want you to love yourselves, and I want you to love each other. This has been another epic episode of Coffee with Kiddy. I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.